go in. No, I don't want to quit. We about to play some football. We can't do nothing else right now. I got plenty of games. I got a million games in here. I can game all night. I don't need no, you don't need to be playing nobody online anyway right now too much. Unless I'm playing Warface. You need to update that Warface. Ooh. I just want to shoot at them, man. Okay, we can't shoot at nobody right now on Breath to the final because I gotta wait for the update. So we're gonna go ahead and play some football. And I've been having a bad day and I don't give a fuck. So I'm just about to play football and get through this shit and just we playing the Raiders in the fucking championship game. I'm trying to get back on point. I'm angry. But I know I can't be angry playing this shit or I'm gonna lose the game. So we might, Madden Bowl. This our first legitimate chance of making it to a real Madden Bowl. And I don't want to fuck this up being angry. So I'm about to calm down just a little bit, but still play with a little bit of intensity so we can make it to the Madden Bowl peacefully. Boy, that was almost hard. That word was almost hard for me to say, peacefully, but I said it. It was almost hard for me to say it because these people not peaceful at all. They're warmongers. You hit the wrong button. Go back, because I still was looking to see who the Raiders beat. They beat the Jets, 49. They must got a real good offense, man. They scored more points than we did on the Bengals. And they played better defense. Plus, we got the Giants and the Buccaneers in an NFC championship. Right. You had two close games in their division. You had two blowouts in the AFC division. Okay, I'm comfortable. I'm ready. Let's go in. I'm angry, so I'm really not going to let them score too much anyway. I'm still angry, and I'm going to take it as disrespect if they try to score on us. I don't give a fuck how good their offense is or who their quarterback is. Which jerseys we was wearing? Nah, we wearing the 1960 shit with the numbers on the helmet, remember? Yeah. That's the jersey we wearing on 1960s. Come on. This is it, man. You've been waiting for this for 5 years to get to this Madden Bowl with this team. You kind of put it off a little bit to try to stay updated with the rest of the league. But we've been waiting 5 years, man. We're finally at the Madden Bowl. We're close to the Madden Bowl. We're one game away. We win this game, we go to the Madden Bowl. No, their defense is kind of potent too, man. This seems like they've been conditioning themselves to try and beat us over the years, man.
From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland,
I don't remember
Ohio.
playing against the Raiders. We finally played against the Raiders.
It's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
I'm going to have to check the schedule on this. I don't think we ever played the Raiders. We might have played them once in the regular season. I know we never played them in the playoffs. Nah, we never played them in the playoffs. I don't remember. But it's a huge game. They got on the white jerseys.
It's the Cleveland Browns
they got them old
taking on the
on
Las Vegas Raiders.
Man, they the Oakland Raiders, man.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
They're trying to beat us, man. These are Oakland Raiders. Yup, I feel it too. That's like John Madden
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special team, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A gain of a yard on the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
34.
They're going to look to throw. And it is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Hey, he stuck this up here. Hell no. He's not giving me back the ball. He stuck this up here. Just go to the gun play, man. Hell. So they're trying to stop that tight end play. They've been trying to stop it all season.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Got his man. It's Driver complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, peel back the curtain, Parker. We've got a pretty good look at how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down and test situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
The 47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
On the give, this is their fullback. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
You're going to use our size on him every time, man. Go back to Big Chubb.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 24. A run for Nick Chubb. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Now Chubb.
Too easy, man. Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Don't play around.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Perfect execution all the way
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points in the ballgame.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Look how big we is up front, man. Too big for him up front. All my offensive line weigh more than 300 pounds.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
If you don't weigh 300 pounds, I'll put you on my offensive line.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the driver will get at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield. What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. One of the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What game plan? I think it's pretty obvious that that'll help them win.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Back to throw.
That's the pressure. Yeah,
and the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
10 yards.
Stay on that play right there. Don't give up. You stay on him this time. That's what it is.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Under
pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle. Maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now, you can bring him in, get the run, but you already know this dude.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
No. You already know. You keep the tackling like this. 1st down, 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The give to the fullback on the dive.
Look at Charleston. They gone, man.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't because he's big, strong, and powerful. A lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
Man, go back to these clubs, man. I'll tell you that. Don't.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40.
This is the grand one. Go.
Chubb.
Good Chubb. Touchdown. Get off these. Get off these, nigga.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. After run 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders
This is regular Super Bowl. This is Madden Bowl. So you're on all Madden Bowl. The game's on the hardest level. We done won 5 Super Bowls already. We won 6 Super Bowls. We won 4 Super Bowls.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Browns in this game. First Madden Bowl.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Damn.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They want you to give up on the tight end play, but don't. You were field goal range. Just don't throw no pick.
Looking to throw.
I told you to throw no damn interception.
Snags it for the pick. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He made a couple of things, but not like that, man.
Breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. Run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a first down. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Could have used a different screen pass. Why didn't you just use something else?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Going right side here, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. He gets attended to. We'll step aside.
They always score, man.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now the second down throw on target. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
No, we get the ball back in half, so don't let them go. Go to Skywalker, man.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
sack.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Raiders, nothing.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
You have possession the whole time. Touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Browns 14.
Raiders,
nothing.
If you keep the shutout in the AFC Championship game, that's going to open some eyes. Come on, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Come on, we got defensive edge.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Hit him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 27-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home the Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New York Giants matching up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I really don't know. And then it's,
so with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
Through the bomb, he just threw that interception, made up for it with that bomb, though. Boom.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Like they ain't shot, man. They thought they was gonna beat us. They thought they
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they think they had something going, they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Okay, while you were running game on us, all right. Go back to 9 wide. We're gonna stop the running game. Let's go. We're gonna stop the running game, yep. Now switch back to 4.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 49 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much as you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, or one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They go with Chubb on second down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Driver. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10.
Remember, you got Cunningham, too.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back.
28-yard line.
A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Oh, he's
the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 12-yard
Chubb showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. On the ground, it's Chubb.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. Saw him trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And it's up and good. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
You ain't got to make them jumpers, man. You already know you got to make some jumpers to run.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mark. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
7-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
If you get one more touchdown, we're going to put Robert Griffin third in with the game going to be over with. Garrett on his ass, he jumped over somebody and hit him. He's a sack master, man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Kiko Alonso. able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they're going to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Going to throw right.
Man, every time I try to hit tackle.
Inside here, complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Stop him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Right in.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
Bring in Robert Griffin III now. Save the quarterback for the Super Bowl. Yeah, what a sub. Depth chart, yup. Bring in Robert Griffin III helped us get here too, man. He had a pretty good season overall as a backup. So must give us some playing time, yup. Robert
And
Griffin
you know you're going to be
III,
throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Settle down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Good play, RB.
Throwing again, Griffin.
Right. Boom.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Yeah.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
To number 40. 12 yards on the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We can manage the game while Griffin III.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Curl combo.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
34.
This will be play number 9 of the drive. Here's 84 yards on third down. Out of the gun, Griffin.
No,
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
He got bumped, too. I didn't want to get sacked. Man, kick the field goal. That's okay. He still scored.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Browns 24. Raiders 7.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some.
Nah, we can't do nothing. Go back to what we've been doing the whole game. Yeah, there we go. Don't play too deep, though. Play deep enough so we're going to throw it over our head.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. A gain of 6 there on first. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
You got hit, yeah.
As he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and it's 3rd and 4.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions
and
definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly.
Yeah,
look at that. Unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
No, Denzel Ward. My bad, Denzel Ward.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Come on,
it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Along with Spencer Rowley. When I wanted to use him, he was effective. Like you just showed you, big run right there.
Griffin gonna throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
Real quick on.
They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
I mean,
So
this
first
might be
and
the
10
best
now
team,
from the
best
30.
offense he's winning against all season. Shut him
To
down.
throw is
Go.
RG3.
Go,
Flush
Robert.
to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Hey, y'all only ran for 100 yards in the damn fourth quarter.
From down at the 12, it's first
You
and 10.
know you're supposed to hit on the other side to block him better.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Buying time to his
Go,
left.
Robert Griffin.
And he's going to keep it here.
Touchdown,
And he'll take it into the end zone
touchdown.
for a Browns touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. And they're able to up the lead by one more. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard
Everybody ready to go to
touchdown
Madden
run.
Bowl. He's the first one ever, man. You see how he looking at Miles Garrett? Yeah, we putting him on the highlighters for sure stat. He's the reason why we shut Mac Jones down. We have to good pass coverage. There ain't nothing he can do. That's why he's looking like that. He can't believe it himself. He got shut down.
Set now to kick this one away,
Shut him
and
down
off
like
it
this.
goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, I think that's why
their own
I ain't gonna say
26-yard
nothing
line.
about the other video. So yeah, you done opened up the playbook to stop Mac
The
Jones.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an
Sure
exercise
did.
in futility. Do you
31
even
attacks.
bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
He can keep the game
And
and
with
go like
this
this.
win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible
Madden
feeling
Bowl.
for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called.
Made it to the Madden Bowl. Made it to the Madden Bowl. Made it to the Madden Bowl. We shut Mac Jones down. He got intercepted twice. He got sacked like 4 or 5 times. He's on his ass, man. We shut him down. It's a Riley, yup. Robert Griffin III. You see they split the yards up a little bit. Robert Griffin III only had 34 yards pass. 24 yards passing. How many rush yards did he have? Let's see. See, he had 89 rush yards in the fourth quarter. He rushed for 89 yards, and he had 100. It's like he wanted to, it's like Robert Griffin III wanted to check in and do that to them, man. Yeah, over 100 yards in total offense in 1 quarter. Fucking snap. And then Nick Chubb had 125 yards rushing. You ain't run the ball with Spence. No, because I kept giving it to Nick Chubb and Charlton. Charlton he only had 3 carries for 57 yards. Passing. Yeah, everybody got some touches. Well, especially on their squad, but Robert had 3 touches and Henderson only had 1. We went through the ball 4 times. I could have sworn we had more people with more touches than that. No, we only 4 catches. The one on for a touchdown, though. We had 4 catches. The driver had 3 possession catches. He had 3 catches for 24 yards. And then Xavier Henderson had 1 catch for 54 yards for a touchdown. No, Charleston, that's what I said. He had more receptions than everybody. He had 6. You didn't check the top of the list. Charleston had more receptions. He had 6 catches for 31 yards. This is only his second year for South Carolina State. He comes from the HBCU. He's one of the top players in the league now. He's 6'1", 256 pounds. Man, he be beasting. He's like the most unstoppable fullback you ever seen. And he can catch the ball too. You can use him in flat. Over. Shit over, man. I'm gonna look at the score on something real quick. Oh yeah, you should have recorded the defensive stop with Denzel Ward. That was a big defensive stop. We tried to score another touchdown on us. We stopped him from scoring the 4th quarter touchdown too. Played real good defense on them, man. No, I was a little weary about Mac Jones having 42 touchdowns this season, but we stuck to our game plan. We shut him down, and we won the game. That's all that matters. Made it to the Madden Bowl. Made it. This is in. Wait a minute. Oh, Amari Cooper. Wait a minute. Did he get traded? Really, he was in the Cowboys. I think he ended up on. I almost forgot what team he on. I know I seen him on somebody's team this year. He must be hurt still. Yeah, upgrade everybody. Maybe want to do the Madden Bowl tonight because we've been waiting all this time. Why put it off? Then you can have all the playoff stuff out the way. And then you got the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game coming up this weekend. Yeah, we might just say sign in. Well, if you sign, I already got an updated roster. I don't need to do all that. But let's advance. That's the only way we're gonna see. View the Pro Bowl roster. That's the first time. That's an upgrade. Hey, let me see. Man, where are people at, man? Nah, I do be checking it every year. You checked it last year. We didn't have nobody, man. How? We gotta have somebody on defense at least, man. What? None of my linemen made it. What? I know somebody in the secondary should have made it. Oh yeah, because everybody always rests for the Super Bowl. I forgot, man. You forgot, didn't you? Nobody play in the Pro Bowl, they play in the Super Bowl. That's why don't nobody ever from Cleveland really make it, even though they supposed to have made it. Especially Myles Garrett. He got 4 sacks in the last game. He be getting sacks all season. Nah, they'll never let anybody play in the Pro Bowl because everybody resting up for the Super Bowl. That's what it is. The Super Bowl more important. But these are the Pro Bowlers this year. Devontae Adams. I'm looking at the NFC too. They got George Kittle, Higbee, like the same people, Sewell. These are all the high performers that most of the time always perform. Nick Bosa, Aaron Donald. Same people every game. Yup. It's like a couple new people on here, but I see the same people every season on here for the Pro Bowl, almost. The kickers probably changed a little bit. I understand that, but if you play in the Pro Bowl, you're supposed to play in the Super Bowl in both, but it's risky. It's just risky. That's all it is. You risk and get yourself hurt before you play in the Super Bowl. Okay, we got the Giants in the end. We got to play the Giants in the Super Bowl. Who are they squad? I just want a preview. Who are they squad? The New York Giants. Stats. We just check some stats. I just want to see who on their squad. I'm just curious. They made it to the Super Bowl. They're pretty good. They made it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they tight. Let's see. You gotta go player stats. If you really want to see who in their squad, you can look at their numbers too, though. Giants in the Super Bowl. They got Daniel Jones at quarterback from Duke. So he's stepping up. He's on some prime time where he got 36 touchdowns, almost the same stats as Mac Jones, but Mac Jones had more touchdowns than him. He got more interceptions than Mac Jones too. Let's see who else. Man, they got Saquon Barkley. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's still. Wait a minute. The Giants must have on here. They must have re-signed him. They must have gave him a long-term contract. Damn. He's still on the Giants, so they ready. Look at his rushing yards. 1,322. Man, everybody, Daniel Jones be running the ball too. We got 192 yards. I'm scouting their ass right now. That's what I say. Who are they squad? Yeah, I see why they made it to the Super Bowl, huh? Who are receivers? Darius Slayton, pretty good. Jawan Fleming, that's real good. Everett Ingram, that's real good. They got some nice receivers, some tight ends. I never heard of Preston Wilson, but they using Saquon Barkley, obviously. They're going to throw him the ball. Larry Sanders, whoa. Whoa. They using Larry Sanders on you? There's a rookie. They using a rookie on you, too. Floyd Pendleton. Dang, they got almost the whole Penn State team on their squad. And then let me look at defense. Who they defense? Nick Bolton, he got 84 tackles. Darnay Holmes. Jair Alexander, 72. That's a lot of tackles for a cornerback. Rizzo Carter. Antoine Brooks. I want to say they average, they defense look. What's their rankings? That's what you need to find out, the defense rankings. Because I see what the offense can do. What's the defense about? That's the last thing I'm trying to check on them. Ooh, it's a little suspect. They're not in the top 10. Wait, 2, 3. Hell yeah, they defense suspect. They number 12. They got 12th ranked defense. So we definitely can score on them. They was 9-7 this season too, so they lost to a couple people, but man, it's the first 9-7 team I've ever seen in the Super Bowl. These motherfuckers 9-7, they made it to the Super Bowl. That's showing you the Giants should never got rid of Saquon Barkley. They should have just signed him to a long-term extension, and they'll be a real good team right now. Yep, they should never let him go to Philadelphia. Now, on my game, he led them to the Super Bowl. They 9-7, so they was a wild card team, made it all the way to the Super Bowl. So we got to play them next, so stay tuned. We putting Saquon Barkley in there, cold. That's going to get some views. playing them Super Bowl, the first Madden Bowl too. Yeah, we got